this is not good.
Yeah, something's gonna go wrong.
If everything works.
There's always something happens when we try to like light and like get the studio ready. It's probably because I'm an idiot. But like,
this will still be 20 minutes, but we still got time on this card. That's fucking weird. Anyways,
you guys missed the conversation. So the second Steve shows up, I start bullshitting. What are we talking about? Italian sodas, beer, smoked whiskey.
Yeah, we had a whole podcast length of conversation.
Damn it! We should have pressed record.
That's how it goes. I don't know. But yeah, I've been making Italian sodas as an Irishman, and
coming over to my side. What's up, buddy?
I do add some vodka to it.
Naughty boy.
Yeah, 2 shots in a 16-ounce glass. It's pretty good.
I sell. Now that it's hot, it's like 100 degrees today. I sell nothing but Italian sodas like all summer long.
Damn.
It's fine. It's not going to come up on the TV at the recording.
Well,
Our TV
distracted me.
We have a screen to make sure
about?
we're like in frame, even though I don't even think we're ever in frame. You have to fix it in post because I hit the camera and dick around and stuff.
Yeah.
But
it shows all of this. No, it doesn't. I wish that'd be cool.
It's just the ugly spots.
It shows everything.
It's just a spare bedroom in my house.
View. It's crazy.
I just saw someone try to do a ghost hunt, and they tried to use like a 360 view. I hated it. Because it was all like bubbled, you know what I mean? Like warped. It didn't work. Good idea, but it didn't work.
I wonder if someone can come up with like, I'm going to come up with it right now. Never mind. But
what are you,
like,
are you inventing live on the show?
Take like a drone or something, or like, Google Maps, map out an entire haunted house.
Okay.
VR that shit.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if I can do
that would be cool. So you could do a haunt from like afar.
Exactly.
That's cool.
But make it into like a game.
I think you're just making, you're making a real life game.
I guess Phasmophobia
An ARG?
VR. Yeah, never mind. That's just Phasmophobia VR.
So you want a better graphics Phasmophobia?
Well, let's go back to the first idea. That's not a fucking VR game. It's just like because you could do like NBA games live on VR and shit.
Dude, wouldn't you?
You
would lose your shit, go cross-eyed if the camera was on the ball.
Oh yeah,
that'd be insane.
But you can like sit on the court side and watch a NBA like a live game and shit. There's things for that. There's science behind it. I don't know, but
would you really feel like you're there?
If someone sat next to me touching my arms, then yes.
Do you want me to come over and be your emotional support?
I could not do hockey VR. That shit would be. I'd have to have like 10 fans.
It's so realistic. You're actually getting hit.
Yeah, someone's just punching me.
Your teeth are falling
There's
out.
not even a hockey game being played. I'm like, boy, I love NHL.
What? I don't really follow it.
The puck would be.
I don't really follow how the Bruins doing. Oh no! Oh no! We sad boy.
Like second to last in the whole fucking league. So the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs are at the same exact time. Like the conference finals and NBA are going on right now.
Okay.
So are the NHLs. It's fucking weird. And the amount of games have been played.
And the Kings won 2.5 games this year, so I'm not even. Not really.
I think this year it's by the time this episode comes out, we'll probably have the Stanley Cup and the finals going. But as of right now, I think Oklahoma City Thunder, they just got to the finals.
Okay.
It's weird. Who the fuck? What is that team? I don't even know. Thunder? I don't follow NBA that well.
Oklahoma, it's like Tornado Alley, right? So that's probably what
they just okay. And then the Pacers and Knicks are playing right now. The Pacers are up 3-1, I think.
The Knicks are doing good.
Yeah, and the Pacers, they've never won, so I guess I'm gonna go with the Pacers if they.
Were they Indiana?
Indiana Pacers, yeah. Which I don't care, but like.
Dude, I was just me and my girl were at a casino talking with like some of our colleagues and stuff. Where I was just like sharing drinks and like. You came up for some reason. They asked about the cast. Don't watch this. It's brain rot. It's bad for you. Yeah, you agree. You came up and he was like a hockey guy. We were talking about like, my boy's a Bruins fan. He's like, oh, where's he from? I'm like, California. He's like,
Yeah.
Explain that one to me.
Not going to be a Sharks fan. I'll fucking tell you that.
Why do you hate the Sharks?
I see when I don't like them.
When I don't know shit about
I don't like local
a sport,
teams, really.
I just go for the locals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just never. Cool logo. It's a shark. I should probably like them, but it's like.
Yeah, you love sharks.
There's like. It depends on players and stuff.
I never appreciate.
I don't like the LA Kings at all.
Fuck LA. I hate, unless you're listening from LA. Hello, how are you? No, kind of fuck you, but it's just where you live.
You
It's
don't like
not
the
you.
Golden State Warriors. I just like.
Ew.
I like the history behind Boston.
Here's the thing. I know you do.
like
You're a Boston
Hocus
guy.
Pocus and stuff, but like so that I
You
love
and Ben
the
Affleck
Bruins.
just hang out.
Yeah, I watch Jersey Girl a lot.
Jersey Girl sucks. But no, like it's so I understand like an insincere fan base. Like when a team's doing really well,
Yeah,
all of a sudden their fandom explodes.
yeah, bandwagon.
I don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like it's with the Chiefs, the Golden State Warriors. There's just a lot of people bandwagoning that shit.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
Patriots when that shit was going.
I've been a
around.
fan
I'm like,
forever.
Nobody likes the Patriots. You only like them because they're winning. It's fucking stupid.
unless you're from New England, you're right.
they don't even like them.
Dude, doesn't Belichick have like a fucking like 19-year-old
19-year-old
wife? What
girlfriend?
is
Yeah,
going
I don't
on,
understand.
dude? I mean, good for you, bro, but holy shit.
I don't get it. He can barely walk.
When your age gap is 65.
Incredible. Way to go, dude.
Dude.
3, 2, 1.
Calling all killers, welcome all you kings, scream queens, and everything in between. This is the Kings of Kill podcast. We're your hosts. My name's Zach.
Steven.
Did you fucking go to sleep?
No, I was actually thinking of something. And then,
What?
I was listening to the new Lady Gaga album earlier.
Gaga?
Yeah,
She have another album?
the Gaga. Yeah, man,
She's still
it's
doing
fucking great.
meat suits
It's
and
actually,
stuff? Or?
No, they ate that. She did. She wore that suit like once. Took it to the
Every
dry
celebrity
cleaners and
wear-
they just ruined the whole suit. She never wore it again.
Every celebrity wear it's such a waste of clothes, dude. It just wears things once and throws it away. It's
Pretty
ridiculous.
much like the Met Gala. I pay attention to that though.
I have like 4 fucking shirts.
I
You paid attention to the Met Gala? Why?
2. What?
So when you're there fucking dipping your tootsies in your little fucking massage
Fashion.
machine, petting your kitty cat,
I want to.
you watch. You're
go
into
on
fashion?
Twitter, I'd be like, man, that's a nice suit. Oh wow, look at that dress.
Look at this motherfucker.
I know fashion.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Whatever the Fuck This is. We appreciate you being here. Each and every episode is thanks to you, our killer fans. Request an episode. Links down below. You can hit us up on our Gmail, or you can hit us up in the comments section. Anything you want us to cover,
Or hit us. Some of us like that.
hard. Make it hurt. Put some stank on it.
Yeah. Laugh too. Sometimes that's hot.
Anything horror related, I'll research it. He'll rate it, and we'll try to make a show about it. We'll talk about it a little bit. But anyways, thank you so much for viewing, for listening, for watching. What are we talking about today?
Street Trash.
Which one?
The 2024 one.
Good job,
Oh
bud.
man, I forgot that year for a second. Christ.
Last year.
Yeah, forgot last year. The remake.
Well, is it a remake? It's
Yeah.
a totally different story.
It's tagged as a remake.
Okay. It's a
Thank God it's a
reimagining
different
for sure.
story.
Reimagining for sure.
Yeah, it's like a reboot.
They took the premise. Yeah, they took the premise
Requel.
and did a whole new.
It's not a requel.
Stop saying re.
Re.
Acting like a re. Came out in 2024. Rated an hour 25-minute runtime. Rated. I don't even think it got a rating.
Yeah, it's got a wiener in it. So it's got a.
It's got lots of
crazy
wieners. It's got some
off wiener.
one dickless. Yes.
The PP was big. That's crazy. And it was like
I'm having bratwurst tonight. I really am. I just bought him. Directed by Ryan Kruger. Written by Ryan, also James C. Williamson, Roy Frumkes. Sorry, I don't. Fuck me. Starring Sean Cameron. Michael. Sorry, Sean Cameron. Michael. Donna.
Three first names?
God, everyone has these long names.
Yeah, just do
Donna
2.
Cormac Thompson. Oh, God damn. Dude, Joe Vass, who played Chef, was my favorite character.
Which character was that?
The big guy.
Yeah, he was funny.
The guy that sounded like Bernie Sanders.
Oh, yeah. No, he was funny. Yeah.
Gary Green.
The big guy. They were all big. What? Who's Gary Green?
Gary Green plays 2-Bit. Fried Barry.
Oh, okay. Shit. Okay.
So the same director of Fried Barry. I don't know if you guys have seen it. These are indie darlings right here. Fried Barry was a trip.
Yeah, it was a little
wild.
Cool.
And the director brought him along to play 2-Bit in this film. It was filmed in South Africa, again, based on the 87 movie. Actually, the same producer of the original came back to work with this. There was no animosity. It was all like, hell yeah, let's reignite this project. So it was actually a love project. Got released in November of last year. Yeah, filmed in South Africa. It was okay. I think with this movie, you're gonna know if you love it or hate it in 2 minutes.
Well,
opening
hold on here.
What?
I liked it in the first 2 minutes.
And
then I didn't.
You didn't like it?
No. Because once that dude's wiener got cut off, I was like, oh, he's practical.
Well, that's like 5 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes. Took 5 minutes. And then, I don't know. What the fuck is the story? The plot just dive bombs, face plants, Tony Hawk's himself onto the flopping ground.
So the practical effects are glorious. They are a fucking rainbow surprise of gore and melee.
Yeah, it's like Hobo fucks a shotgun. Or Hobo rides the shotgun?
Hobo with the shotgun. It is not called
Hobo with a shotgun.
Dude. What do you search
There's
when
so
you're
many
lonely?
sequels. That's totally a fucking mistake. This is gonna go on the blooper reel.
That's not. That goes perfect because my favorite quote from this whole movie is, "I'm not gay, but $50 is $50." This movie's okay. So it's very colorful. It's very inventive. It's very ridiculous. It's not gonna gross you out because how fucking wild it is, right?
I mean, it's got a lot of gross shit, but it's like so fake that it's.
But it's not like you need a shower like you just watched a Rob Zombie movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
it's like I just watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and like feel icky.
Yeah.
That's not it.
You just feel like you're wearing mud.
Well, you do a bunch of mud mass and bullshit. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You showed me a terrifying picture of Hannibal Lecter-esque when you were doing a fucking face mask. You just showed me a picture. Oh yeah,
that's cool.
You. If you have that, please.
Face masks are great.
There's degloving. There's fucking neck balloons. Rainbow surprise.
Degloving's the first
Play-Doh explosion.
And that's when I was like, oh shit.
It's all fuck the establishment. Rich guys suck. It's it's not heavy. It's not deep. Everyone's really horny. In fact, everyone's a little rapey. I really don't. It's a little aggressive.
Yeah, there's feelings for sure.
There's this fucking idiotic goddamn puppet thing.
I don't understand. The guy's like schizo or something, and then fucking there's like this blue little dickhead that hangs out with him with a big dick, bigger than the fucking animal or whatever it is. I can't even show a lot of this.
You're really impressed by the dicks in this film.
There's so many dicks in this movie. They're bigger than this fucking K over here. This K that represents cock. But yeah, I guess practical effects were cool and shit. It was kind of funny. There was like a lot of try hard shit, like jokes and stuff. I was like, God damn it.
Would this be like considered like a splatterpunk kind of vibe?
Yeah.
As a subgenre, right?
Yeah.
Pretty indie. This is very aggressively fuck Hollywood, right? This is very we're doing like indie
trauma
shit.
Tripping.
It has trauma vibes. Again, the problem is if it's
like they did a trauma film the wrong way or something. Like they forgot.
Is there a right way to do a trauma film?
No, and I guess that's the right way to do it.
So the original is homeless people down their luck are getting this like Viper booze from this like seedy like bottle shop, and it's making them explode and melt and freak out, right?
Yeah.
This one, is it called Viper, or is the Viper the company? The compound's called V. It's like a gas or something that's like doing the same thing.
I hated the villain. I want to punch his face.
It's pretty unlikable, pretty fucking despicable. Lots of villains. I don't know. So the story's pretty
actually,
shit.
I don't know who the villain is. There's like a bunch of them.
There was the Rat King. There was like the company guy, or mayor, whatever he was.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know.
The story doesn't matter.
No, it's just you watch this.
It's just to get to an excuse to get to the next effect.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Which threw me off. I was like, I really wanted to follow the story.
I figured you would love this.
It was cool.
You don't pay attention to the story.
The effects.
You're playing video games and dicking around.
This, and it was wonderful. And I woke up.
I caught that.
Still lost. But I don't know. It was cool.
The effects were great.
That was about it.
But
I didn't like the fart jokes. There was like not even one good one. There's like 100.
You're disappointed?
Yeah.
There weren't quality fart jokes?
I wanted more jokes like Grown Ups or like Pixels or Bucky Larson.
You want to compare...
Real good, hard-hitting comedies. Taxi with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon.
Hell, I was
great
thinking
comedies.
Taxi Driver. Great comedies. It is what it is. This is just an excuse to get to the funky, wild gore fest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it tried to like top each other's like effect like over and over. Like it just kept going. There was one funny scene that I always laugh at in any movie that does this. When someone's clearly dead and they run up and are like, "Are you okay? Like, we got to save him." That shit's funny to me for some reason. That one guy that looked like Cheech Marin. Like,
yeah,
the chef guy, his head gets decapitated. Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?"
It just explodes off.
Yeah, not decapitated. It just pops. That shit's funny to me, but that was about all I laughed at. I probably laughed during my nap too.
See, I could have sworn. So this movie didn't work for me. I love the effects. Don't get me wrong. Love the effects.
And it looked cool, the colors and stuff, because it was very neon.
Well, I knew what to expect because I've seen...
What the fuck?
I know what street trash is.
They were talking to us?
A lot. No, the cameraman.
The cameraman, yeah. It was Hardcore Henry, but like...
Several times.
Without a boner. Like it was... Or maybe with, because this movie was pretty horny, but like... I don't know. Every time
hold on.
They were trying to fight...
Are you saying the camera guy had a boner or you had a boner?
Into clothes, or I don't know, whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Under clothes? You had a boner under your pants.
Redacted. Words. But yeah, they were teaching the girl to fight, and then she just looks over like, "Oh, do you like to fight?" And then she starts jabbing, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That scene was kind of funny.
And then all of a sudden, like the hand comes out, and I was like, "Oh shit, they're talking to."
Then they do it again,
cameraman.
Though. Like they offer him like a
yeah,
pole.
they do it like a and people look like the whole beginning, like first half, they're like talking to us. I was like, "What the fuck is happening? Are we doing this on purpose?"
It happened that much.
And it became there's like 3 times.
Okay,
that's so many. That's like a dozen.
A little less than that, bud. It didn't work for me, but I still thought you were going to love this because you love anything cringy.
This was definitely not cringy to me.
This wasn't cringy.
Not to me at all. I didn't feel the cringe meter was at an
all-time
low. So you were
okay. So this didn't work for me.
I fell asleep.
Love the effects. Were you drinking?
No.
Smoking?
Oh, I was not yet. That's after the movie. I paid fully attention in the movies I watched.
But you never do that, ever.
Yeah, 100 times. Or 100 times.
We've done more than 100 movies.
Damn it.
It didn't work for me. Love the special effects, but I just wanted some kind of substance, some kind of structure.
I can't even tell you what they do in the movie, because it was just like them trying to force themselves to the next scene.
They're fighting.
That didn't mean anything. They're
trying to fight this company. This trying to kill.
Aren't we all? This is based on a true story.
What would you rate this?
Rating. Practical effects, I'll give it 1 star.
Okay.
The wiener and degloving, we don't get that much.
That degloving was gross, dude.
That degloving was just a star itself. Fuck the practical effects. We're just going to go degloving 1 star because you don't get that enough. We need more degloving things. We got it in the new Hellraiser.
We need more Gerald's Game.
Yeah. The new Hellraiser did like an arm, which was amazing.
Yeah, she could roll arm off.
But that shit is gross.
The first degloving I ever saw was actually T2.
Oh, yeah.
The
Terminator
takes his whole...
like, guess what? I'm fucking robot.
Which is hella dramatic. He
That's what
like
he says.
cut like from here.
Yeah, he could have just done a finger.
Nah, he's just
Be like, check this out. It's a robot finger. You can.
he does that magic
And
trick
then-
like woo.
Yeah. But no, just do the whole fucking arm.
That's
Insane.
so overkill.
I had a wonderful 15-minute nap during this. That's 1 star.
for you, bud.
It was
Sleepy
very
boy.
nice. I was tired, I guess. Yeah, that was a nice nap. I think the humor was kind of trash.
Yeah.
The fart jokes, I don't know. They didn't work for
We're
me.
always kind of lame.
Yeah, that's minus 1 star. I think a lot of our friends could have wrote a lot of better jokes, and none of them were funny.
They starred in the film. They didn't write it.
I said our friends.
Oh.
But anyways, the plot, the dialogue did not do shit for me. Even though I took a nap, but I was just like, it's just trying to get to the next fucking scene.
Yeah.
And to be grosser and grosser.
A little bit.
And I don't know, it just seemed messy. Street trash, I guess. So minus 1 for confusing plot, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Are you okay?
No.
You couldn't follow the plot of
I couldn't follow the plot during my nap.
Company Bad?
I just
That's
wanted,
the plot.
They could
It's
have
an
come
evil
up with
company
like
trying to kill the homeless.
they
That's,
could have come up
that's
with
it.
a genie comes out and pops people's faces.
Why would that be?
That's
why?
the plot.
It's not. That's just something that happens in your imaginary story.
That's crazy.
It's not a plot.
Dude,
What's the
I'm
plot?
such
A
a-
genie comes out. What the fuck are you talking about?
Aladdin 3, Jafar's friend. So I was an idiot during this because
Just during it?
just during this
Okay.
movie, I've never been other in my life, like not even now, but previously before this movie, I ordered tacos, like street tacos.
It sounds like you're making an ad. Previously,
before I watched this movie.
you ordered tacos.
I ordered street tacos the day before I watched this. And I had a lot of leftovers. I ordered a bunch of shit. I had leftovers. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to eat this
the
during the
munchies?
movie and stuff. Yeah, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, this movie's... Anyways, I took a nap. I woke up. I made a fucking burger. Opened the fridge to get the condiments, just ketchup, and realized...
You don't put shit on your burger. I remember that. You don't put shit on your burger.
No, it's just
You like a plain burger with just
boring
ketchup,
ass,
right?
Yeah.
No, you got to doctor
Plus,
that
I don't,
shit up,
I don't
man.
have like doctor's shit or things. I
You
don't have lettuce, tomatoes. I didn't buy those.
You don't have doctor shit. So instead of saying you didn't
You said
doctor it up,
Yeah, I don't have doctor's
you
shit.
don't have doctor. Like you don't have a
I
scalpel.
made this burger and fries, and then realized I had fucking leftover tacos, and I was so fucking mad because I didn't throw those away, so I guess I can have those tonight, but
And they say weed has no side effects.
none at all.
Memory's like a steel trap.
Scientists have proven. And I was so fucking mad. I was gonna eat my street tacos with street trash.
Eat whatever you want. You still have perfectly good food. It'll be good.
That's true. So -1, I fucking ate a burger instead of street tacos.
I would go with a burger over street tacos any day.
Yeah, drunk for sure. Nancy Burgers, fuck. So this was a 2 out of 5.
Nancy's is a local restaurant that's nearby that we used to frequent in the middle of the fucking night.
That's true.
After doing nice things like reading to blind children and
Yeah, after
going to
church,
church.
every night.
Every night at 3 in the morning.
Every night, 3 in the morning, we'd go to mass and come back and pray more.
didn't stumble in, just walked perfectly straight and pray more.
It's a 2 out of 5.
Oh, man.
Uh,
Nah, I'm not mad at it.
it is what it is. I don't know. It's nothing great.
It's not
It
very
just
good.
looks cool, and that is literally it.
It's got a great poster.
Yeah, you put this on during like a bar mitzvah or like a party or like you want your friends out of your house.
Isn't it mitzvah like when a dude turns like a little boy turns 16?
I
Isn't
don't
that
have
what
all
it
the
is?
facts here. No, I don't know.
I'm glad it exists for sure.
Yeah, movies like this should
long
exist.
live practical effects.
It's cool.
I love
Looks cool.
things that are like so far south of Hollywood. They're just like double birds to fucking this expensive ass movie industry, you know, that's full of fucking
The deaths look cool.
full of sycophants, assholes, and rapists. So fuck yeah, love that shit.
Love assholes.
But no, that's not.
Oh,
I mean, if that's your thing, bud, dig in.
dig in.
I'm not giving $50.
Dig
It's
in, he
50
says.
bucks. I'm glad it exists, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not for me. If I could just watch the highlight reel of like the deaths, I'd be happy boy.
That'd be cool, actually. Yeah. That's what I feel like I was watching. Just a highlight reel of deaths.
In between naps?
Yeah, between the first nap and
naps
possibly
and
the
meals.
second one. And then the coma that followed after my burger.
So, double naps?
Yeah, you get the meat sweats.
How much did you eat?
Just a burger and fries.
Meats make you sweaty?
When you eat too much meat, you've never had the meat sweats.
No.
What the fuck? Those exist. That's a real thing.
I've heard of it, but I've never gotten
meat
sweaty
sweats.
from meats. I've gotten sweaty from eating too many fucking peppers.
Call in and tell us about your meat sweat story.
I would love to do a live show where people could call in. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I would love to hear those meat sweat stories.
Not about meat sweats. Who gives a fuck about the meat sweats?
Tell us what you ordered, what happened afterward.
If we're gonna do a food
situation
episode
in the bathroom. What?
No, I don't want to hear about the shit afterwards.
We need the full story.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Whoever the fuck this show is, we appreciate you. My name's Zach.
Steve.
Yeah, together we are the Kings,
of Kill.
Dude, don't tell people to call and talk about their shits, man.
That'd be funny.
Why?
Because it tells us how shitty they are, or the situation was after a grand meal of meat.
The grand meat meal, a marvelous meat meal,
a marvelous meat meal, and the meat sweats that followed afterward. So call now.
And the fat
and the number
shit
below.
They had don't put my number out there. I swear to God.